Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. This is Doona here. Let's go ahead and get started for our quick 10-minute yoga routine. Okay, so you're going to have a comfortable seat just like this. Feel free to grab your blocks to sit on, maybe a blanket or bolster. Place your palms on top of your thighs. Sit up nice and tall, stacking your shoulders over hips, and relax your shoulders down your back. Keep lifting the top of your head towards the ceiling. And let's take a deep inhale through your nose. And a big sigh out, let it go. Good. On your next inhale, I want you to sit up a little bit taller without arching your lower back. So keep your tailbone tucked. And as you exhale, relax all your face muscles. One more breath. Inhale, sit up taller. And exhale, relax. Good. On your next inhale, stretch your arms over your head. And as you exhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees. Take a baby back bend. Arch your mid and upper back. Gaze up. Inhale, mountain pose in your upper body. Sit up tall, fix your posture. And exhale, baby back bend. Open your elbows, open your chest. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Keep this arch in your back. Interlace all 10 fingers. Stretch your hands down towards the floor. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And as you exhale, keep your hands interlaced. Just sit up nice and tall. Fix your posture. Lengthen your spine. Bring your fist to your right hip. And drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Then come back to center. Drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. And from here, just make big circles with your neck. Switch the opposite direction. Good. And then come back to center. Bring your hands to your left hip. Drop your left ear towards left shoulder, right ear towards right shoulder. And then just keep going back and forth, make some circles. Get any knots out of your neck, out of your upper back, your shoulders, especially because that's where we hold the most tension. All right, come back to center. Release your hands, roll out your shoulders. Let's come up to tabletop position. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. On your inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, gaze all the way up for cow pose. And as you exhale, round and dome your upper back. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Open your chest, gaze up. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Inhale, stretch your right arm up towards the ceiling. Twist to the right, gaze past your right hand. And as you exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left shoulder. Relax your right cheek. Option 1, straighten your left arm over your head. Option 2, reach your left arm up towards the ceiling, flip your palm, bend your elbow, and place your left hand to your right hip crease area. Open your left shoulder, find that nice thoracic twist, and opening up through your chest. Inhale, stretch your left arm back up, and exhale, tabletop position. Switching sides, inhale, stretch your left arm, open, twist to the left. Exhale, thread the needle. 5 breaths here. Slowly unwind. Let's meet back in tabletop position. Good. Have a seat on your heels. Again, feel free to place a block underneath your sit bones. As you inhale, stretch your arms back over your head. And as you exhale, eagle pose, right arm underneath your left. So a lot of upper body, shoulders thoracic spine to get any knots, any tensions out of the neck. So in your eagle arms, keep your elbows to shoulder height. Then press your hands away from your face. From here, twist over to the right. Focus on pulling your elbows away from your shoulders. So you should feel that deep stretch into the arms, the shoulders, and the upper back. Come back to center and twist over to the left. Keep your belly in so there's no arching in the lower back. Lengthen your tailbone down towards your sit bones. Good. Come back to center and slowly release. You should feel that nice release through the arms and the shoulders. Okay, roll it out. Inhale, stretch your arms back over your head. And exhale, eagle arms on the left. So left arm underneath your right. Palms to touch, or you could always bring the back of the palms to touch. Lift your elbows to shoulder height. Press your forearms away from your face. So there's a slight rounding in the upper back. Keep drawing your shoulder blades apart. Inhale. And exhale, twist to the left. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Keep your hips square to the front. So you're just twisting from your navel, twisting from your ribs, twisting from your upper body. Come back to center, slowly release, and roll out your shoulders. Good. Come back to tabletop position. Bring your right knee towards your right wrist, right ankle to your left wrist, setting up for half pigeon pose. Walk your left leg back. Keep your left thigh facing the floor so your left leg is straight. Lift yourself up slightly and draw your right hip back. Okay, so now you can place a block underneath your right sit bone, or you can lower your hips all the way down, getting that deep stretch into your psoas, your left hip flexor, as well as your right outer glute. Option 1, feel free to stay here. Option 2, hinge from your hips and fold over your right leg. Take a quick look at your right knee. Make sure your right knee is pointing out towards the right rather than pointing forward. Pull your heart forward. Keep lengthening your spine. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, option to hinge a little bit deeper. Good. Feel free to stay on top of your forearms or come back onto your hands. Bend your left knee. With your right hand, twist and grab your left foot. So adding a nice quad stretch, getting that nice spinal rotation. You should feel a deeper stretch into that right outer hip. Some of you might feel in the hamstrings. Release your left foot. Bring your chest back to center. Lift your hips and come back to tabletop. Good. So that was a lot on the hips. Feel free to shake out your right leg. And let's switch sides. Left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist. So again, make sure your frontal hips are square to the front so you're not leaning over to the left. Keep your left foot flexed. Point your left knee out. Inhale and exhale. Find your depth. We'll hold here for 5 breaths. Try to release your shoulders away from your ears. Elongate through the back of your neck. Again, feel free to come back onto your hands. Bend your right knee. Grab your right foot with left hand. Okay, so when you take that quad stretch, focus on your upper body as well. Keep turning your left shoulder open. Focusing on your spinal rotation here as well. Release your right foot. Lift your chest up. And then this time, swing your right leg forward and have a seat on both sit bones. Come into butterfly legs, soles of your feet to touch, both sit bones grounded. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, hinge from your hips, fold over your legs. Keep pulling your chest forward. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, slowly rise. Spread your legs as wide as you can. Make sure all 10 toes are pointing straight up. Both sit bones grounded. Focus on rolling your inner thighs back. Inhale. And exhale, hinge from your hips. Go slow on this one, just to make sure your toe stays pointing up. Okay, so you don't want to drop your toes down. Getting deep into your inner thighs, opening up your hips. Keep your belly in. Lengthen your spine. Inhale, slowly rise. Drop your left arm on top of left leg. Stretch your right arm up and over, adding a nice side body stretch. Really opening up through the right ribs, even through the left ribs. Opening up through the chest. Come back to center. Drop your right forearm on top of right leg. Stretch your left arm up and over. Chin away from chest. Gaze up. Inhale. Hold on your exhale. Inhale, slowly rise. Good. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Scoot your sit bones back. Breathe in, sit up nice and tall. And exhale, hinge from your hips. Get into your calves as well as your hamstrings. Make sure your toes are pointing straight up. And this time, focus on rolling your inner thighs down as you pull your glutes back. Inhale. And exhale, slowly release. Awesome job, ladies. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to comment below. Give me some feedbacks. Sometimes all you need is 10 minutes. And as moms, we're super busy and that's all we get. Okay, so take this moment to enjoy feeling good within your physical body as well as your mental state. All right, namaste.